Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Don't forget, if you like the video, click on like and subscribe and talk about it on chat lines, wherever it is your social media activities, and help us to grow and help more people. I'll talk to you soon. Column says, I've always been heterosexual and attracted to women. I think about all time I've been aroused by women and how women made me happy. I keep having these unwanted thoughts at the back of my mind. Don't worry about it. We sometimes driving by and we hear other cars are playing different music and we hear them. But what does it mean to me? It doesn't mean that I'm playing it. It's in another car. It's another building. They're playing some music. It's not my music. So I hear it in the background. What does that mean? I don't care. I don't have to care about everything that comes to my head. I'm not responsible for things that comes to my head. I'm only responsible for my actions. And I don't care what kind of a thing comes to my imagination or brain or thoughts or whatever. I have the power to allow anything to turn into actuality or not see the light of day and die where it pops up because I ignore it. And that's how you live. That's how you protect yourself. There's all kind of attacks from all kind of things and all kind of people and entities out there in life. But you protect yourself by things that you be around, things you won't be around, things that you do, things you don't get involved in. Things. You have choices, you have powers. You walk away from situations you don't want to be around. You know, you see some people are, I don't know, arguing or fighting. You say, that's a negative energy, I go somewhere else. You go to a place that they're selling products expensive, you say, I don't want to be here. You have choices. There are things that are happening out there. You have choices. And your reason and your logic and your manners, your morals and your values tells you if this is suitable to me or not. It's not about what's being suggested. It's about what your veto and decisions in choices and selections are. Otherwise, all kind of shit is being offered. Since childhood, many of us been walking from school to home. Some pervert shows up and tries to, convince you that, oh, come here, I'll show you something, or, what are you doing? Tries to grab your hand. All of these people are there, but you have learned to be aware of all these perverts and all these behavior and all these things out there. And you, according to what you've been taught, your values and how to protect yourself, then you behave and get away from those kind of people and situations. You go to martial arts schools to learn how to protect yourself. Why? Because you cannot simply think because you're a good person and you don't mean harm to anybody, that's how the world's going to be. You still got to have ways to protect yourself. Same thing, your values and what's meaningful to you and your manners and morals and what's sacred to you is how you protect yourself by protecting those values against all these suggestions either from other people, perverts, or people out there who mean negative, ill to you, or it is suggested by the brain that is mounted on your own head, on your own body. Makes no difference. You protect yourself, whether from the outside or from the influences of the brain. It also has its malicious behavior because the brain is not you. It's a foreign entity here for you to train it. And if you don't protect yourself while you're training it, it could suggest many things and you've been duped to think that the brain is your intellect since childhood. It's not. Brain is no different than just shit-making factory. And you see which is shit, which is not, and you ignore them. Yeah? That's how you deal. That's how you have to be aware to protect. So you can't be so oblivious to everything and then think that everybody would behave and your brain would behave, not bring any intrusive thoughts, and other people would not bring any kind of intrusive behavior or any kind of malicious behavior or plans. No, this is a world that is shit out there that is being thrown at you. Weird people out there, weird intention, weird situations, dangerous situations, unwanted and undesired situations and things out there, and the same thing with your own brain that is suggests different things. You need to protect yourself by relying on your values, what's meaningful to you, whether it's your manners, morals, upbringings, your inclination, preferences, your faith, whatever it is that makes you to be the person that you want to be, you protect that. And that part of that protection is to ignore thousands and thousands of thoughts, because there are just like thousands and thousands of people who are out there that they're just hitting on different cylinders and they have different intentions about different things, and including you. You protect yourself. You go to martial arts school to learn how to protect yourself from other people's bullying or other people's behavior or trying to, attack you or whatnot. You have a defensive mechanism. Your defensive mechanism in your life against the intrusions of other people or your own brain's intrusive thoughts is to focus on what's meaningful to you, what's valuable to you, what's important to you, and gauge all these intrusive thoughts and approaches, other people or your own brain, against your values. That's how you roll. That's how you select, and that's how you veto. The power is in your hand, not your brain. All right.